Hey, it's good to see you. I just had a shower, and then what I did was I put my hair up in a towel, and then I I laid down on the bed and I was listening to something on YouTube, and I fell asleep. And I woke up all confused, like I don't think I was supposed to be asleep. You ever wake up like that and you have that moment of this miniature panic, like I've missed something. I don't think I was supposed to be sleeping. What day is it? What time is it? What year is it? What did I do? What have I done? It's horrible. And then I realized, no, it's still Tuesday. You just fell asleep for about 20 minutes. I think everything is fine. Anyway, I took my hair out of the towel and it's still kind of wet. Anyway, I'm really sleepy. I have no idea why I'm so damn sleepy today. I've been like this all day. I have just been tired all day. But it was a busy day. It was an eventful day. Nothing interesting. It was just eventful. I noticed this evening I have a chipped place, like the paint is chipped off on my car back near the trunk. I don't know when that happened. It couldn't have been there too long or I would have noticed it. It's a spot about that big. The paint is just completely chipped off. And on my trunk, okay, so when the trunk closes, it has these little edges where it kind of meets up with the rest of the car, and it makes, when you open the trunk, it has these two little points that look like vampire teeth when you open it. And I've had this car, this is a 2015 car, it was made in 2015. I bought it used in 2018, and it's been like that ever since I bought it. Well, I didn't tell you what happened. I didn't tell you what it was. Those little points are rusted. They've been rusted since I've gotten it, and it actually hasn't gotten any worse, which is good. So I sent a picture of it to Glenda the Good Witch. He used to restore old cars. He had his own business restoring old cars. And I said, is there anything I can do about the chipped place and the rusted places on my trunk without having to take my car anywhere? And he said, well, I mean, there's stuff you can do, but let me see what I can do. He's gonna get the stuff and fix it for me. And he said I'd only have to pay for the materials, which I'm not okay with. Like, no, I don't feel right just paying for the materials because I know there's work involved in it. Because he said what I'm going to do is I'm going to redo the entire trunk to make it match, and then we'll take care of that chip place as well. So I don't know when I'm going to get that done, but I've been meaning to get those rusted places fixed now for 4 years. I've had the car for 4 years. I've been meaning for 4 years to get it fixed, but I mean, I kept an eye on it and they never really got any worse. But now that I have that chip spot, I thought, well, you might as well just take care of everything at once. Just get the rusty spots fixed and that chip. So it was very sweet. I said, well, at least let me buy you dinner or something. So we'll work it out. It's good to know people who know how to do that kind of stuff. What else happened today? Nothing terribly interesting, although, did I tell you I tested the VCR? I got my dad a VCR, and I had bought those 2 tapes. I got Field of Dreams and E.T. I didn't test to see if both tapes worked. It was funny because when I plugged up the VCR, and I got it hooked up to my TV in here, and as soon as I turned the VCR on, a VHS tape popped out. I thought, oh shit, is it porn? I mean, because it like stuck out, so you'll see like this side, it makes the noise and it pops out like that. I thought, oh, please say it's not like some porno. No, it is. This was in the VCR. If I'd known there was a tape in there, I wouldn't have bothered buying any. Pink Floyd in concert, Delicate Sound of Thunder. And it looked like somebody got about halfway through this concert, and either the concert was really, really good or really, really bad, and they just threw the whole damn thing away. They just left it in there and chucked the whole damn VCR into the Goodwill store. Like, fuck Pink Floyd. How long was this thing? Oh, they have all the songs on here that they played. 100 minutes long. Yeah, they got about halfway through this sumbitch and said, screw this shit. Of quite frankly, I like Pink Floyd, but if I had to sit down and watch that, I would have been like that after about 5 minutes. I mean, I like their stuff, but would I want to sit down and watch a 100-minute long concert? No, I'd rather not. I'd really rather not. So anyway, I'm debating on giving this to my dad, the Pink Floyd tape. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't give a shit about it either. So yes. So the VCR does work, which is great. And I'm going to take that to him. He's been sick. I think I mentioned that yesterday. Yeah. He's doing better, but my stepmom is also sick and she's not doing so great. So he's kind of having to take care of her, and he doesn't feel great either. And I asked him if there's anything I could do, and he said no. Although he did tell me that he mixes up this cough syrup and that everybody up there is always asking for it. And my question was, well, why can't they make it their damn self? Because he said, I had some of my cough syrup that I made, but I think I gave it all away. And I said, well, what's in it? He said, well, you put in, and I can't remember exactly what the measurements were. I'll have to ask him. But it's apple brandy, lemon juice, lemon juice, and something. Was it honey? Maybe it was vinegar. I don't know. I'll have to ask him. But he said it's like the best cough syrup ever. And it actually doesn't taste too bad. It might have been honey. I don't know. But I can't remember how much of each that you mix. But he said he was out of apple brandy. So I was kind of thinking about seeing if I can find him some apple brandy and take it up there and take him the VCR too. And going up there maybe like one day this week. You know, I want to give him time to get better. I don't want to go bother him. Like if he's not feeling well, I don't want to go up there and bother him. But take him some apple brandy so he can make some more of his cough syrup and write down the instructions. Shoot, I'll get some apple brandy for myself and make some to keep here. And he said, yeah, you just mix it up and leave it. You don't have to, I mean, you can leave it mixed up. It doesn't go bad or anything. But he said it's like the best cough syrup ever. And people up there are always begging him to give them some. And like, well, quit giving it away. Give them the recipe and tell them to go to the ABC store and make it their damn self. That's what I would do, but I'm all about teach a man to fish. Don't, teach them how to make it and they can make their own. That way, when you need it, you'll have the stuff that you made. But he did say he was out of apple brandy, so I'm going to see if I can find him some. I don't know if the ABC store has apple brandy. I'm assuming they do. Shit, they had everything else. My God in heaven, they had every type of liquor I've never heard of in my life. When we did a walkthrough at the ABC store. Yeah. I did find that shoppers in the ABC store are very direct. They do not go in there and browse. Lord, people come in the ABC store and they make a beeline for whatever they're there for and they go pay and they're gone. Nobody browses in the ABC store. They know exactly why they're there. They go straight to whatever they're there to get and they pay and they go. It was very interesting. Literally, every person who came in there did that. Nobody was lollygagging in the ABC store except for me, and I was in there making a video. And then the lady up at the counter thought I was some sort of sales rep or something. Like, yeah, I saw that you were, doing that. Are you one of the new sales reps? Yes, I am. I didn't know what to say. Like, sure. And then I had to buy a little thing of, what did I have to buy? Brandy or something, or bourbon or something for those funky ass pickle cupcakes that actually weren't too bad. I couldn't decide how I felt about it. Oh, speaking of making stuff, I found a recipe for these muffins that look really yummy. And they have this cream cheese filling in them. They look really interesting. And if possible, I want to do a video making those muffins on Thursday. So day after tomorrow. Yeah, I'm screwed up because I work today and I normally don't work on Tuesdays, but I had to work today. I actually had to do some work this morning and I just did some more work right before I took my shower. And so I feel like today is Wednesday, but it's not. It's actually still Tuesday. So I do have to work again in the morning. But I might run out to the ABC store and see if I can find him some apple brandy and take it to him with his VCR and his 2 VHS tapes. I think Pink Floyd in concert may have to go to Goodwill. I don't know that anybody would want it. I don't have a box for it or anything. I hate to just throw it away. Who the hell wants to watch this? I mean, I've never been a big fan of watching a pre-recorded concert. I cannot think of a single band that I would have any interest in sitting there and watching them play a recorded concert. I just, maybe it's just me. I don't, I don't want to do that. I want to listen to the nice, highly produced and glossy recordings that I know and love from my favorite musical artists. I don't really care to listen to you live. No offense, but the only live that I liked, I did enjoy a few episodes of MTV Unplugged, like with the Nirvana one was really good. Kurt Cobain had a hell of a voice. He could do crazy shit with his voice. It was really something. And I like to watch him play. I think he was very, very talented. I did like some of the MTV Unplugged stuff. Maybe it was my age. Maybe it had something to do with my age at the time, and I could appreciate it more than I do now. I don't know. But yeah, I think I'll spare my dad the Pink Floyd tape. So I think I will just put that in the Goodwill box. But yeah, I'm sorry this is so short. I am really tired, and I had a little bowl of cereal for dinner, and I'm thinking it's not going to hold me over. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, it's 10 o'clock at night. You really don't need to eat anything else, but I'm going to wake up starving to death in the morning if I don't. So I have to decide what I want to do. But yes, so hopefully Thursday I'll get to do those muffins. What was in them? It was like it has a crumble on the top, and you make this cream cheese filling that goes inside the muffin. And it just looked really yummy. I think it has cinnamon in it, cream cheese, and it just sounded really, really good. And they don't look too hard to make, and the ingredients are very basic. There's nothing crazy in it. Nothing, no weird ingredients at all. So, and most of it I already have. I am out of eggs, though. I have to go get some eggs and cream cheese. It calls for 10 ounces of cream cheese. 10. You know, they come in blocks of 8 ounces. So I'm going to have to buy 2 and then use a smidge of, use one and then a little bit of the second one. Hell, am I going to do the rest of that cream cheese? I don't use cream cheese on anything or in anything. That sucks. I hate it when I have stuff left over from a recipe that I know I will never use. A lot of it, if Glenda the Good Witch wants it, I'll take it to him, like, because he cooks all the time. And he will take whatever and, like, you know, he will just make something with whatever I give him. It's awesome. He cooks a lot more than I do. I suck. I don't really cook that much. Yeah, he cooks a lot more than I do. He's actually a very good cook. So, oh, my hair. It smells good. I put some of that Uari Soapworks leave-in conditioner on it. It smells really good, and I love the way it makes my hair feel. It's my new favorite leave-in conditioner. I absolutely adore it. It's wonderful. It has coconut oil in it, frankincense, argan oil, and other stuff that I can't remember right now, but it smells really good, and I like it a lot. What else? Oh, somebody told me about a store, actually two stores here in Greensboro that I've never heard of. And she said, you really ought to go do a video in these stores because I think it would be really interesting. One of them was called something like Buff Soap Company, but it's kind of like Uari Soapworks, but it's, you know, it's kind of the same concept, but it's just a different company. And she said they have really cool stuff in there, and it's a really good sized store and very colorful and really interesting. So I'm going to go check that out one day when I can. And then she was telling me about, there's this other store, but she couldn't remember the name of it. She said it's on Lawndale, and she said it's this clothing store, but it has the craziest clothes. She said it's like clothes out of like Edward Scissorhands or something. It's just like strange clothing. I said, strange how? She said, I don't know how to describe it. You really just have to go look at it. But their clothes are just, it looks like something Edward Scissorhands would wear. But the way she was describing it, it sounded more like something from Beetlejuice. She said they're very colorful and just strange. But okay, now I'm interested, but she couldn't remember the name of the store. But she had a general idea where it was. So I might go riding up Lawndale one day. I may just go check out both at the same time. I may do it tomorrow if I have time. And I may just go try to find it myself. And she said it's like a little boutique. And they just have the weirdest stuff in there. You've got to check it out. It'd be really cool to make a video in there. It's just really interesting stuff. So I don't go up and down Lawndale much, but I will go see if I can find it. She had a general idea where it was, and also there is actually a kick-ass Goodwill on Lawndale, and I never go. I never think to go there. What used to be, they always had really nice stuff. It's a really nice Goodwill too. You go in there and it's really nice. I think the building it's in used to be like a Gap or something. I don't know, but it's actually really nice. I could stop by that Goodwill if nothing else. So I may have to see if I can go find the store and go check out the soap place as well. So yeah, so those are two possibilities for videos in the future. I do want to do some role plays. I just honestly have not been in the mood to do them lately. I'll think about it, but then I think about the effort to make them, and I just, like, it's like my brain has to be I have to be in a certain frame of mind to be able to do them. And I've been so busy lately. The entire month of August was just crazy. Things hopefully will start to calm down in the next week or so. Like, things will just sort of start to calm down a little bit, and maybe then I can get back in the frame of mind of doing it, because I have several role plays I would like to do, but I'm just not there. Like up here, I got too much going on to even think about it. So hopefully I'll get back to it. But yeah, I don't know. Tomorrow's video for my other channel is one that I recorded earlier today, and it's definitely not for everybody. Everybody's not going to like it, but I like making these kinds of videos sometimes, and some people really like them. It is a soft-spoken reading video with a pointer where I read to you about breakfast cereal. And I found the Wikipedia entry for breakfast cereal and an article that tells a brief history of cereal. And you know, I love cereal. I have loved cereal all my life. It's one of my favorite things. And so I did a little soft-spoken reading of stuff, you know, and I just read to you about cereal. So that's coming up tomorrow. And then hopefully Thursday I can do the muffins, and Friday, God only knows. I'm going to do whatever. I don't know. Whatever happens is going to happen. I haven't planned that far ahead. I haven't even thought about it yet. So I'm going to go find something to snack on. I'm going to eat an apple or a banana or something. And then I'm going to get ready for bed, because I have to get up early again. Well, you know, when the kids are back in school, I have to get up earlier. So make sure everybody gets out of here on time and they don't, you know, walk out without their stuff. And they're actually very good about it. I don't really have to remind them of anything, but, you know, I like to see them off and, you know, tell them to have a good day before they go. And yeah, I know what it feels like as a kid to not ever have anybody ask you, you know, did you have a good day? Or, you know, tell you, you know, have a good day, I love you, and, you know, I'll see you later, you know, when they leave. I know what it's like to not have that, and it sucks to feel like nobody really gives a shit how you are, or, you know, it sucks. And I remember feeling that way a lot as a kid. I think Gen X, I think a lot of us, for whatever reason, it's like our parents were just chronically distracted. Are there any other Gen Xers out there that experience that? Like, your parents, did they ever just get to the point where it seemed like they forgot they even had kids? Because I love my parents. I do. But honest to God, sometimes it seemed like they forgot that my brother and I even existed. Like, we just kind of got left on our own a lot. And like, okay, I mean, but we learned to be very self-sufficient. We learned to do a lot of stuff for ourselves just out of necessity, because there wasn't anybody there to do it. So we just learned to do it our damn self. There was no such thing as a babysitter, like babysitter. Just lock the door and don't let anybody in. We'll be back. You're fine. Yeah, that was our babysitter. Lock the door and don't open it for anybody. And the TV. But, yeah, it seemed like a lot of, because I've talked to other people my age, like, yeah, I know what you mean. It's like they just were not super involved in anything going on in our lives for significant chunks of time. So anyway, I like to be around and everything when they get ready to go, just to at least, you know, tell them I love them and have a good day and I will see you later. And then when they come home, you know, I try to be here so I can say hello, how was your day, talk to them about their day and see if there's anything, you know, do I need to sign anything? Do you have any homework? You know, what's going on today? I try to do that. And I'm grateful that I'm in a position that I can do that because I know a lot of parents aren't. And for most of my kids' lives, I wasn't in a position to really do that either. You know, I tried to be as available as possible, but it's hard. You know, they have to go to an after school program after school because you're still at work till 5 o'clock, and then you go pick them up at 5:30, and then you got to get home, you got to make dinner, and it's like I'm distracted, and I feel like a lot of days I didn't really have a lot of time to spend with them, and kind of sucked. But I mean, it's very different now, so I'm very grateful for that. Of course, now they're both at that age where they, you know, how was your day? Fine. Well, did anything interesting happen? Not really. That's about all I get. That's about all I get most days, but I take what I can get. So anyway, oh God, I hope you had a good Tuesday. It's still Tuesday. I'm all discombobulated because I fell asleep and I was so confused when I woke up. Like, I genuinely did not know what day it was. I had to pick up my phone and look at it like, is it 10 o'clock at night? Is it still Tuesday? It's not still Tuesday. No, because my first thought was, oh, I didn't set my alarm and I fell asleep. What have I missed? Nothing. You didn't miss anything. I think whatever video was playing must have stopped and the silence woke me up or something. I don't know. I don't sleep well in the silence because every little thing wakes me up. But I do have a little noise machine that I bought on Amazon for like $20 years ago. And it has different settings. It has babbling brook, thunderstorm, white noise. So like 3 or 4 different things. And I like just the white noise. It's just a generic noise. It's like a fan. I don't want a fan blowing in my room. I don't want any air blowing on me. I cannot stand to have air blowing on me. I don't know why it really bugs me. I just can't stand the feel of air blowing on me. So I don't want a fan in my room. Absolutely not. But I like my little noise machine. It's wonderful. I get the noise, but no fan blowing around in there. I can't stand that. My grandmother was like that, and my mother is like that. I didn't used to be, but the older I've gotten where I cannot tolerate a fan blowing on me. I don't know why. It bugs the hell out of me. I don't know what it is. I hate it. I hate that feeling. It didn't used to bother me, but it does now. I don't know at what point it started bothering me. I just discovered it when I was in I guess it was sometime in my early 40s that I hate that feeling. So anyway, just random shit. I don't know why I'm telling you random stuff, but yeah, thank you for being here. It's Tuesday, and I hope your day was wonderful. I hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow. And if nobody told you today, I hope you have a good day. And I love you. And I will see you again soon.